What's up, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly reading for September 25th through October the 1st. My name is Drea. You guys, if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you guys rocking with me no matter what. When I started your reading, you guys, right now, I was hearing the song Go Your Own Way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You guys, I'm not a singer and I get a lot of songs. So my bad if you guys have to hear my singing voice. Yeah, go your own way. I'm trying to figure out what that's meaning for you guys. Maybe that means I don't know. I don't know. Take it if it resonates. If not, whatever. I believe that's Fleetwood Mac. Don't come at me if I'm wrong. Could be totally wrong. Maybe Fleetwood Mac is a significance to you guys. But anyways, Virgos, let's get into it. I didn't write down any of the astrology for this week besides the main thing that I wanted to focus on, which is the full moon in Aries. You guys, that's taking place on Friday the 29th, depending on where you're at. Full moon in Aries, this is all about, well, it's a harvest moon, first of all. We are in fall season now. We're in Libra season, but fall equinox just took place. So we're harvesting. We're feeling very abundant right now. All the seeds that we planted throughout the year or in springtime, they are harvesting right now, right? So we're receiving the fruits of our labor at this time. Full moon in Aries, you guys, is a very, very passionate, very fiery full moon. Lots of energy behind it, right? I was getting this energy because it is a full moon, so where things need to be completed, they're completing, right? Whatever's needs. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Virgos, you guys like get me all over the place. Um, Virgos and Gemini. It's your mercurial energy. It's anyways. Um Distracted. So distracted. You guys must be distracted a lot. Fiery energy. Okay? Fiery energy. I was saying it's a full moon, so it's about completion and stuff, but with the power behind it or the energy behind it. I'm also getting this image or like I don't know I don't know how you say this, but this image of like the final stretch or like say you're almost to the end of something and it's like okay, like in Fast and Furious when they do I've never seen the movie really or the movies. I've just seen bits and pieces of it. It's not my thing. But like when they like turn on the turbo, they're like racing and they're like, oh, I'm so close. Ooh, and then they're like, I got something up my sleeve though, and they turn on that like turbo and they're and it's like just to get that final like last stretch, so they win. That's the energy I'm seeing for this full moon in Aries. Every time there's a full moon in Aries, it's that type of like power. I don't know. I don't know. And I see it like taking place for a lot of other signs too, especially if you have fire placements. But anyways, you guys, very powerful full moon. So because of this, watch out for any impulsive behavior and any emotional outbursts, any outbursts in general, especially if you have undealt with or repressed emotions. So definitely use the power wisely. But let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to start with the Starseed Oracle. All right. What do we have for Virgo for this full moon in Aries? Oh, okay. That was fast. Thank you. You guys got, ooh, I don't think I've ever got this one. Breath of the Cosmos. And it says, my will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Micromanaging. That's such a Virgo word. You see her up in like I don't know what that means. My will to thy will. Okay. Like I said, I've never got this card before, so this will be my first time reading it. For some reason, I don't know why, I thought I saw a lion in this. Definitely not. That's her sleeve. But it looked like a lion to me. So maybe you have Leo energy, maybe you're on the cusp, or maybe you just are finding a lot of inner strength right now. But let's see, Breath of the Cosmos. It says, when we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and to trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. Okay. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. And I hear the ice cream man out there. You guys, for the past like month or like couple months, you guys have been getting a strong message of like something to do with your inner child, healing your inner child, processing things from your youth or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's been a long journey. And trust me, I know that too. It can take years and years of healing childhood trauma or something like that. But like I said, I just heard the ice cream man. Anyways, let's see. Where was I? When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you will find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life, Virgo. Yes, the starseed activation for that is I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. That's why I saw a lion in here, you guys. This is not a lion. Okay, that's her sleeve, but for some reason I saw it as like a lion. And it says right here, you're willing to stop relying on your own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. And there's nothing wrong with, having strength or being strong or relying on your strength, but it's like it's like, I could do it myself energy and spirit's like, you can't do it all yourself, especially when it comes to like spiritual things like this, right? You can't do it all yourself in that way. I hope that makes sense. It says, dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. There's something about trusting the universe. Maybe some of you guys weren't religious or not even religious. Okay, that's something. Maybe some of you guys were religious or you're nowhere near religious or spiritual at all or something like that. And you're like finding faith in the universe again. I don't know, whatever it is that you believe in, whether it's God, the universe, whatever, you're finding faith in it again. Where before you were like, I don't need that. I have my own power, my own strength, my own will, which yes, you do. But that word, micromanaging the universe, I don't know. It's an interesting energy. It's like you can't, you're not, I don't want to say this is going to sound insulting and I don't mean it like this. This is just the way the universe is giving it to me or spirit's giving to me. You're not God. You're not God like you, but I don't think you're like, you have this God complex. It's like this, like, I can handle it all myself, but you can't, it's just, the thing is you are God, right? You are God living itself through you. The universe is living itself through you. So I don't know. This is interesting, you guys. Spirit's just telling you, like, release that, surrender that, though. Whatever that stubbornness is, whatever that micromanaging is, whatever that need to control, or it's okay, I don't need any help, I got it, I could do it on my own. You need to release that because we have a spiritual team. We have a higher self for a reason, you guys. We're here on Earth School for a reason, to learn. If we could do it all on our own, if we already had all this knowledge of what needs to be learned, and if we knew it all, we wouldn't be here right now, right? And that's what I mean by, like, you're not God. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You're here to learn something. And you need the help of spirit in order to do that, right? Of your higher self. Wow. Okay, Virgo, let's see. What do we have? What do we have for Virgo? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Virgo. Ooh, okay, so we got a bunch here. I'm just going to take this first one out. We have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, you guys. Yeah, you definitely know your power here. You definitely know what you're capable of. She's very charismatic. She's very, knows her worth. She's very sure of herself here. But it's like, I don't know, we'll get some more, but I'm also getting this, like, you see this black cat right here? It's like that's spirit working with you, or that's spirit protecting you, but they want you to work with them, right? See how this picture right here, this image is the Queen of Wands with this cat. That's them working together, right? Not alone. What else for Virgo here? Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You guys may also have like strong ancestral lineage, like where they're coming through heavily trying to help you. Like you have a lot of ancestors that need to teach you something or that want to help you. And see, that's what I mean by like, there's messages, there's abundance trying to come in. You have to work with spirit here. You can't just make it all happen on your own. I mean, you can, but it's like this energy of working way harder than you need to. Way harder. Because the universe is what gifts us our abundance, right? I mean, we do with our mind, we create our reality, but there's like this is a really difficult message to explain. I hope you're following me. I hope this makes sense. If leave a comment, you guys, if you're kind of following what I'm saying, or if you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get this. This is kind of what's going on. Like, and maybe like explain a little bit in your own experience or in your own words, because it's very vague. It's very like, I don't know. I just keep getting this energy of like, maybe that's why, because it's different for all of you guys, but there is this energy of I could do it on my own. And spirit's like, we know you can, but you're working way harder than you need to. We want to help you. You need to trust and surrender to the universe here. We want to give you a lot of gifts, abundance. We want to help you out, even financially, you guys, which is something that you're like, spirit, how can spirit help me out financially? I have to work hard for that. I have to go, they can't go work a job for me. Spirit can't work this job for me, right? But that's where you're blocking the blessings. That's where the things don't come full circle. Things don't work together in union. Um, if that makes sense. It's almost like, I don't know why I'm seeing the yin yang symbol, or I'm hearing like you can't have the light without the dark, or the dark without the light. It's almost like you can't have this physical plane here. You can't have this physical existence without there being spirit on the outside of all of it, without God putting us here in the first place. Does that make sense? It's something like that. Yes, you're very capable of taking care of yourself financially or taking care of earthly matters here. You're a Virgo. But spirit's like, there's more. We want to teach you more. We want to give you more. We want you to see and experience more on a different level. And for that to happen, you need to surrender to the universe, surrender trust, give up your way. I don't want to say my way or the highway, but that's kind of the way I'm seeing it, because it's saying my will to thy will, right? I don't think you're saying it's my way or the highway. I think you're just like, no, 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 I got it. I don't need help. I'm going to do it all my way. It's not in a malicious, like I'm better than anyone type of way. Maybe you're just used to doing everything on your own, figuring everything out on your own, making shit happen for yourself, like on your own. Maybe a lot of you guys are bosses or self-employed, or you just made shit happen on your own, built a legacy on your own. I mean, I don't know. And you're like, well, I got it. Wow, Virgo, this is deep. What else? What else do we have for Virgo? What else for Virgo, spirit? All right, we got a couple more cards here. Huh. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Now, this could be you. Could be dealing with an Aries, but I feel like this is you guys. See, you know that you have power. You know that you have control and discipline over your life. I mean, you've created a lot for yourself. It's kind of like you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm the emperor. So who nobody helps the emperor here. He's all four of the kings. Nobody helps him. He helps everyone else, right? He is the emperor. He is the main leader here. 444 is on the timestamp. Shit, maybe some of you guys do have a God complex here. I hope that doesn't insult you. I mean, take it if it resonates. We all got to be honest with ourselves. I've been there. I'm gonna be honest. I've been there. And not so much not so much like a God complex, but it's like a I don't need any help. I don't need any advice. I have all the I give myself advice, right? I don't know. It's something like that. It's not as malicious as I'm making it sound. Um, but the reason why I say that is because we have the death card in the reverse over here with the seven of swords in the reverse. So there's conscious kicking in. Someone's conscious is kicking in, whether that's you or somebody that you're dealing with. Um, death card in the reverse, that's an inability to end something or a fear of moving on or okay. So I think that's where your conscious is kicking in. That's where you're turning over a new leaf here. You see where you've been self-sabotaging. It's by thinking that you don't need help from spirit, that you can do it on your own. You're like, wait a minute, I'm actually sabotaging myself. And there was an inability to move forward from that for a while. Because who's going to make this emperor budge? Nobody. Look at him. And I mean, if this is somebody else, like I said, you could be dealing with an Aries. Maybe you have a family with this Aries. Maybe you both have built, maybe you guys are both on this same type of energy where like we built a legacy together. We are powerful. I'm hearing power couple, but it's like there's something about understanding that there's more to learn, that spirit has more to give you. You're not like maybe you think you've peaked and this is like your highest evolution and there's no higher you can go and you're like I'm good here, like I've learned everything I need to learn. I've done something like that, you guys. And like I said, it's I guess it okay, it may not be a God complex I'm picking up. Maybe it's more in this arrogant way because that's kind of arrogant way of thinking, you know, like I don't need to learn anything else. I can do it all on myself, all my own. I don't know. I don't know. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys are um, planting seeds, working hard at what needs to be done. This is like working energy. You guys are Virgos. Um, so it makes sense. But let's clarify some of this now. I want to start by clarifying this Emperor here. So maybe this is a boss. Maybe you built something with a boss. I don't know. Maybe you guys are just focused on like material gain. And that's where you're like, wait a minute, there's more to be learned on the spiritual aspect of life. Excuse me, but let's see. Let's clarify this Emperor for Virgo. Wow, this came out at the very beginning. Six of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles showing up so far. So equal giving and receiving here. Charity, donation, prosperity, power, it says, authority, control. So there's definitely authority here. Maybe this emperor has some type of authority over you or control over you. Maybe you are this emperor and you have control. Maybe you're a boss, or maybe you're the head of a household here, or I don't know, you just seem to have control or authority over people, or somebody has that over you. I really think this is you though. I don't know. Maybe you too, this power couple, has authority over a lot of people. Maybe you give a lot to your community here. Um, I don't know what else for this Emperor for Virgo. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who is hasty, gullible, impatient, lacks energy, lacks ideas, lacks creativity, goals, plans, ambitions. It's like they have they know where they what am I trying to say? This is immature energy, like someone who is like really excited to get this job done, or really excited to start this creative endeavor or something, or this thing they're passionate about, but they don't have the proper goal set. They don't have the proper foundation. The idea maybe isn't solidified, something like that. Or you could be dealing with a slightly immature Sagittarius. What else for this Emperor? Or maybe this Emperor, okay, so if this is you, or if this is someone that's in your, you know, your power couple, someone that you're dating and you guys have the same mentality, because that's what I'm picking up. It's either you or someone that you're working with that is your counterpart or your someone who is thinking exactly the same as you. Um, it's like they come off, or you come off on the outside as having everything, having all your shit together. But you're really just this page. Now, I don't mean that in an insulting way, but I mean that like there's more that you can use to, or that you can do to create a solid foundation. So like I said, this page is very excited, very youthful energy. He's ready to start this new adventure, especially when it comes to something that he's passionate about, maybe something creative, right? Especially with this Queen of Wands over here. But he lacks the energy, he lacks the drive, the motivation, not even the motivation. He lacks the proper planning and the proper ambition or proper, like, the idea isn't coming to fruition in its proper way because there's something that he's lacking. And to me, that lacking, what you're lacking here is that little bit that spirit can help you with, the little bit of insight from spirit, that little bit that you can gain, or maybe it's a lot, right? With this 10 of Pentacles in between, this Queen of Wands and the Emperor. There's a lot that spirit can give you. And it'll help you give back, especially if that's what you're doing here. It'll help you give back more. What else for this Emperor? Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're like very ready. This is a lot of mental activity with this Knight of Swords. Big changes, big opportunities, seizing the moment. Someone who is very assertive, direct, honest. Could be impulsive and impatient, a little bit daring, a little bit rebellious. So yeah, it's like this energy of like you're ready to take action. And on the outside, you look like you have it all together and that you could accomplish um, anything that you're putting your action or your energy towards, but you're lacking something here. You're lacking a little bit of something. It's a page in the night clarifying this Emperor. Should have been some kings or queens clarifying this Emperor, right? But it's a page in the reverse, and a knight. So it's you have the potential, or you view yourself, or other people view you as this Emperor, someone who is really like, I mean, up here, but there's still something that you're lacking that spirit can help you with. So let's go ahead and clarify this Seven of Swords and this Death card over here, both in the reverse, because I feel like they go together. So what is this that you were refusing to leave behind, refusing to end? Something with this. Yeah, it could have been something with a Sagittarius, you guys. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse here. That's like insurmountable problems, not being able to go on anymore. It could be about these problems finally relieving themselves from your life. But let's see what else. What was Virgo scared to move on from, or this inability to move on? Where are they seeing they were self-sabotaging here? Wow, yeah. The Fool card with the Page of Pentacles. You guys were definitely afraid of a new beginning somewhere. This is about freedom, originality, carelessness, youthfulness, spontaneity, new beginnings. And this is good news here with this Page of Pentacles, good news in earthly matters, um, solid beginnings, setting goals, developing a plan. So yeah, you were saying you were self-sabotaging, creating way more. What didn't I say? Working way harder than you need to, way harder than you need to. And Spirit's like, listen, if you turn over this leaf, if your conscious kicks in and you want to turn over this new leaf, start this new beginning, and we will help you lay solid foundations for yourself. We will give you that last pinnacle, that last gift that you need to create your legacy. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing to be free from these ways that you were thinking before, or you need to be able to surrender and open yourself to the universe. See how his arms are open? And the thing about the Fool card is it could be risky, right? Like something about it could be a little risky, and maybe you're a little scared to trust in the universe like that, because you're like, what, there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no guarantee. But if I put the work into myself, I guarantee you that I will make sure I come out on top. I can control my reality. I can make sure I go to work and create all those pentacles for myself. Yeah, you can accumulate all the money and all the material things that you want, Virgo. but there's some bit of it that spirit can get you even more, not to be greedy, right? Not to be like, yeah, you want more, here, we'll get you more. That's not like that. It's like you're missing out on so much more knowledge, so much more insight, so much more abundance on a different level. I'm not talking about like money, but in some cases, spirit is here to help you gain more money, but also a new beginning, a new spiritual journey here, you guys. You were resisting this spiritual journey, this spiritual transformation, working way harder than you needed to. And spirit's like, start this journey, dude. We'll help you not only become more spiritually enlightened, more spiritually connected, but we might even have a physical gift for you as well. A tangible gift, right? Maybe some money coming in. It's good news in earthly matters no matter what. So, you guys, wow. I didn't mean for this to be that long. Sorry, guys. I'm going to clarify this 10 of Pentacles over here real quick. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Wow. Wow, you guys, I don't know how many readings got double cards. So many readings this week. I'm telling you, so much energy. Yeah, the Emperor again, you guys. We have the Emperor here twice. Once right next to this 10 of Pentacles, and another time clarifying this 10 of Pentacles right beneath it. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of authority. That's a lot of power. You know how much power you have. And I think that's why you're like, I'm fine. I've taken care of myself this long. I don't need help from the universe. Like, and it's not even in, like I said, it's not even in that way. Like, I don't need your help. It's just like, well, I've been doing it, right? Stability, structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, discipline, logic, practicality, dependability. Yeah. Wow. But we have that with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So there's that Sag energy again, you guys. This is restriction, losing momentum. Okay, one more. Yeah, and there we go. 10 of Wands in the reverse. There's that Sag energy again. Some of you guys are really dealing with a Sag that's going through the same thing as you are, and they really need to connect just like you. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's like a co-parent, I don't know. But this is just you guys confirmation that this Emperor, which for a lot of you guys I feel like is you're the Emperor and this Queen of Wands. Maybe it's like your feminine and masculine, but this Emperor is losing momentum because there's only so much he could create for himself. He needs the help of spirit. So he's losing momentum and now he's starting to feel, okay, I'm working way harder than I need to. Right? Yeah, that's what's going on. You've created a lot. You've created all this for yourself, but how do you keep it, right? How do you keep creating more? Not even in a greedy way. It's just like maybe you have children to take care of. Maybe you want to be able to take care of your family for a long time, right? Your children and their children or something like that. You're trying to create a legacy here and you're like losing momentum in something, or just in life in general. You're like, wait, okay, so this is what the goal is, right? To get to this, but like, I got that. So why do I feel like I'm still needing more? Why do I feel like I'm still striving for more? It's because there's something from spirit that you haven't received yet that spirit wants to give you, spirit wants to help you with. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Wow. Virgo, please comment. I would love to know what that, there's so, we have the Queen of Wands with this 10 of Pentacles to the side of it, just like I showed you with the Emperor. Very, very matching energies, you guys. Here's this Queen of Wands again, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. We have 2 tens of Pentacles surrounding her, literally surrounding her. I mean, you guys are abundant beyond belief. Maybe some of you guys are like rich. And it's like that energy of like, yeah, okay, so you're rich, but why, like, why are you still crying at night? You know what I mean? Like, I'm hearing the song Lucky by Britney Spears. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cry, cry, cry in her lonely, heartbreaking, whatever, something. If there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? If there's nothing missing, I mean, we don't have the 9 of Swords here. We don't have any tears going on. So maybe you're not crying about it, but maybe you're like, shouldn't I be more happier than this? Look at you guys. Spirit, what are you doing here? Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands again. What? What? Wow, Queen of Pentacles coming out now. You guys are so abundant. Yeah, that's why you could be like, well, what else do I need? Something's missing and you don't know what it is. It's spirit. You're very abundant. You've made a very abundant life for yourself. Wow. Wow, I'm getting the chills. I almost want to cry and I don't even know why. Maybe it's that lucky song. Like maybe that's why you're like, I'm fine. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere you just start crying because you're like, something's missing. You've created a lot. You have manifested a lot. You should be very proud of yourself, Virgo. Very proud of yourself. Spirit's proud of you too. And that's why Spirit's like, we have a gift for you. We want to communicate with you. We want to give more to you because you're worthy of it. That's what I'm seeing here, you guys. That's why I'm like, it's not malicious. It's not like greed. It's nothing like that. Like you want to create for yourself because maybe you grew up poor. Maybe you didn't have a lot. Maybe you're like, I'm changing my life. It's like that energy of like coming out of the hood, you know, like you grew up in the hood and then you like, you become rich or you become like a celebrity, something like that. I mean, maybe you guys aren't celebrities. Maybe you're like YouTubers or like what's the word, influencers or something like that. I don't know, but you have created a lot. I cannot get over these cards here. You've created a lot. The magician is the manifester. He's the alchemist. He creates his reality. Look at all that yellow too. That's solar plexus energy, you guys. You are oh my gosh, Virgo. Who's this for? Who is this? Who am I reading for? Please comment because this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Spirit's just like, we know you have a lot. We know you've accumulated a lot, but spiritually, we want to help you out. We want to tap you in more. We want to get you more. We want to connect you more. You're worthy of more because you've done so much. You've created an amazing life for yourself, for your family, for all those people around you. And if this is a counterpart here, this Emperor and this Queen of Wands, you've even found like a soulmate or your twin flame, someone who is on the same page as you that wants to build as much as you do. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. Wow. Yeah, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Teamwork, collaboration, working together, commitment, success, building on success. You already have success here and you want to build on it some more. Virgo, what the heck? I'm sorry that you had to hear me sing again. Oh my God. It's like I started singing it and I couldn't stop. I could hear the tone deaf in me. Anyways, I'm going to end this here, you guys. I'm so sorry it's so long. We're going to end this with a spiritual AF card. So, 1 second. I have somebody calling me, so let me make this quick. What do we have for Virgo? It says the present moment is fucking amazing. Open your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes. And how could babies get any fucking cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did. Amazeballs, you fucking breathed. You guys, so it's like things could get better. Like, you look at a baby, how can a baby get any cuter? And you're like, oh my God, look at those little eyelashes. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, things can get better. Even though you've accumulated a lot, Spirit wants to bring in more and you'll be shocked by how much better things can get. Wow, Virgo. So those are your messages. I can't get over it. Like this video if it resonated with you. Comment, please comment if it resonated. I want to hear your story. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support me in more ways, check out my PayPal, my Cash App below if you want to tip me. I'd greatly appreciate that. Also, my Etsy link is below if you want to check out my art or crochet items that are for sale. Or if you want to donate to the channel, I do have a wish list on there as well with tarot decks and oracle decks. But yeah, you guys, that's all that I have for you. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light as always. Take care.